We begin this hour with the latest labor market data as the U.S. continues to add jobs at a robust pace. 187,000 new jobs were created in the month of August. That was higher than expected. The unemployment rate rose to 3.8%. President Biden is expected to deliver remarks later on this morning.
So joining me now here in Studio 57 for more on this is Barron's senior writer Al Root. Thanks for joining us. We were talking a little bit ahead of time. You heard Jamie say this is good news, that we've created 187,000 new jobs. Is it good news? What does it mean?
It is good news, partly because it is a little bit of labor market deceleration, right? So we all care about interest rates. And we want the Fed to stop raising rates, or homes are easier to finance and things like that. So this is 187,000 jobs. It was actually a little more than expected, but they revised last month down, and the unemployment rate ticked up from 3.5 to 3.8. So the overall picture is the labor market's decelerating a little bit. So Wall Street likes bad data these days. Yeah. So slightly bad data, not terrible. Basically perfect.
Yeah, it's like an emphasis on the slightly. We want to cool things, but we don't want to throw like freezing cold water on it.
Right.
Speaking about the unemployment numbers, it shifted just a little bit, but that's okay.
That's okay, again, because we want, because 3.8 still very low, but we don't want a really strong labor market. Otherwise, Mr. Powell will feel like he has to raise rates. There's now about 6.4 million people unemployed in the country. A year ago, it was about 6 million. Now, the denominator changes, so that works out to 3.8%. So you can see that over a year, some of these rate hikes, some of these layoff announcements, these one-off things that you see, it's starting to have an impact. That's 400,000 people.
So it's not good news if you're the one losing your job, for sure. So speaking of the Federal Reserve, I feel like, Jerome Powell, I think, was speaking really recently, right, at an event, and every syllable that comes out of this man's mouth gets dissected. I got the impression that, a rate hike was possible, but now I'm hearing, no, maybe not, for September. For
September, I think the odds are that there's going to be no rate hike. You look at the futures markets and things like this to predict it. I don't necessarily think the rate hike cycle is over, but we've gone from like 0 to 5.5% on the Fed funds rate. That's pushed mortgage rates up 1.5% over the last year. So we're close to the end, and this data would sort of indicate that, okay, they might be able to stop pushing rates. So probably no rate hike in September, and maybe one or two more before they sort of declare victory over inflation, and maybe we were looking at lower rates in 24.
And when we were talking sort of before the show started, the thing about these interest rate hikes is that you really don't know the impact of a hike for months to come. Is there like sort of a, I don't know, because you guys all deal with numbers, is there a set number of months that you say, okay, the September decision, we're seeing the impact now X number of months later?
It's an excellent question. I don't think, and so I've, when there's tough questions, you start to like, well, I've been on the street for 20 years, which is a way to say I'm trying to think about how to answer.
Right.
I don't think there's a rule of thumb, right? Because it sort of depends on the overall economy. We were talking before, commercial construction is booming thanks to a lot of federal government spending and new laws. Residential construction is terrible. So there's always a little bit of nuance. But, I tend to think in terms of basically a year, 6 months a year. So, these rate hikes are sort of, the start of the rate hike cycle. We're seeing that in the numbers this year. These rates we'll start to see next year. So, and to give the Fed some credit, it's not an easy job because they're basically saying, I think this is probably enough. But then they're thinking like, this is how people will be acting in a year. Right. So it is a tough job. But as a rule of thumb, which I just said there is none, go with 6 months a year.
Especially over the last sort of year and a half, where we've all been wondering, when are people going to spend all that pandemic money that they saved? When is it going to be spent out? And it seems like they still got a lot more in their savings account or something.
Well, what's interesting. So, in the pandemic, we all bought computers and goods, and they're sort of like in a dip. And now we're all traveling, and services is booming. And we're sort of amazed at the strength of the consumer. I do think it's sort of a shift. So we see them moving money from one area to another. But also, you can get like 5.5% on a money market fund. And there's like $5 trillion in money market funds. So over the economy, that's like a $250 billion stimulus just by having the short end of the interest rate curve where it is right now. So, and this is also why it makes the Fed's job tough. So the consumers are still in pretty good shape.
All right. Oh, that sounds good. I gotta go, but I want to also talk about when these, student loans start to get repaid. Is that going to be a shift in the economy? Sorry, I saw your eyes shift. I don't want to bring you down. Al, thank you so much.
Thank you.